The Schoolmaster of Sleepy Hollow, based on The Legend of Sleepy Hollow by Washington Irving, 1820. In the drowsy valley of Sleepy Hollow, nestled along the banks of the Hudson River, there lived a schoolmaster named Ichabod Crane. Tall and exceedingly lank, with narrow shoulders and long arms and legs, he resembled a scarecrow more than a man of learning. His enormous ears, prominent nose, and lanky frame made him an object of both fascination and gentle ridicule among the Dutch settlers of Tarrytown. The valley itself seemed under some dreamy influence, earning its name from the peculiar drowsiness that pervaded the atmosphere. Local inhabitants were given to all kinds of marvelous beliefs and superstitions, telling tales of haunted spots and twilight superstitions that had been passed down through generations. It was a place where ghost stories flourished like wildflowers in spring. Ichabod was not merely a teacher of children, but a devoted student of the supernatural. His appetite for ghost stories was as voracious as his legendary hunger for food, and he spent countless evenings devouring Cotton Mather's accounts of witchcraft and haunted happenings. The one-room schoolhouse where he taught became his personal sanctuary, though it transformed into a place of terror when darkness fell and shadows danced across the walls. To supplement his meager teaching income, Ichabod served as singing master for the neighborhood, instructing young folks in psalmody. He also worked occasionally as a farm laborer and was often invited to local gatherings, where his lanky figure could be seen leading country dances or sharing the latest supernatural tales he had discovered in his reading. The most thrilling of all local legends was that of the Headless Horseman, a Hessian soldier who had lost his head to a cannonball during the Revolutionary War. Local lore claimed this specter haunted the area around the old Dutch church and its bridge, particularly on dark nights when the moon hid behind clouds. The very mention of this phantom sent delicious shivers through Ichabod's frame. But Ichabod's greatest fascination was not entirely ghostly. It was the 18-year-old Katrina van Tassel, daughter of the wealthy Dutch farmer Baltus van Tassel. She was plump and rosy-cheeked, with dimpled cheeks and a coquettish disposition that had won her many admirers throughout the countryside. To Ichabod's calculating mind, she represented not only beauty but the promise of comfort and prosperity. The Van Tassel homestead was a testament to abundance, with its well-stocked farmyard, fertile fields, and comfortable Dutch architecture. As Ichabod gazed upon this prosperity during his weekly singing lessons with Katrina, he would imagine himself as master of such wealth, his scholarly mind already planning improvements and investments. His most formidable rival for Katrina's affections was Abraham Van Brunt, known locally as Brom Bones, a burly, boisterous young man who was everything Ichabod was not. Where Ichabod was scholarly and superstitious, Brom was physical and fearless. Where Ichabod moved with careful, measured steps, Brom thundered through the countryside on his horse, Daredevil, with the confidence of youth and strength. Brom was the hero of all the local festivities, known for his feats of strength and his mischievous pranks. He delighted in playing tricks on the superstitious schoolmaster, knowing Ichabod's weakness for supernatural tales. The rivalry between them became a source of endless entertainment for the local community, who watched with amusement as the two men vied for fair Katrina's attention. The contrast between them could not have been more striking. Where Ichabod approached courtship with the methodical precision of a scholar, carefully timing his visits and rehearsing his conversations, Brom relied on his natural charisma and physical presence. The young lady herself seemed to enjoy the attention of both suitors, neither encouraging nor discouraging either one definitively. As autumn settled over Sleepy Hollow, bringing with it the season of harvest festivals and ghost stories, the stage was set for events that would become legend themselves, whispered about in the valley for generations to come. The fate of the lanky schoolmaster would soon become as much a part of local folklore as the very phantom he so feared and revered.